Alright, we're here at BIKANER Sweets Curry Cafe. So this is one of my favourite restaurants in Dandenong for Indian food, and the prices are absolutely Indian, very cheap. But I've ordered 3 dishes, including some garlic naan. We're gonna get the chicken biryani, the lamb rogan josh, the goat spinach, but there's a whole lot of sweets that we have here, and I'm going to take some of that home afterwards. But I'm really excited to try this. It's been many years, and Dandenong has this whole street which is known for just Indian food and Indian fabrics and stuff like that. It's actually called Indian Town, I think. But yeah, it's very famous for all its Middle Eastern foods, but mostly Indian on the street. Well, this is going to be a good place for Indian food because there's so many Indians here. If you see a lot of people that are most likely Westerners, it's usually the food is dressed up as not as authentic as where we are right now, which is full of Indian people. This is the garlic naan. Look at that. Look at the oil on that. Oh yeah. And that is the spinach and goat. So I'm gonna dip the naan in that spinach. Looks 10 out of 10. Look at that. It looks like slop, but the flavour is going to be amazing.
That's 10 out of 10. That flavour is so good. Yum.
I'm about to go in for it. Gonna taste the sauce. Oh, that's so good. It's like creamy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look at that.
That's the lamb rogan josh. Medium spice level. And this one's just mild.
It's so creamy. Oh. And the meat is super tender. It's got some really strong spices, like so many spices in there. You can really taste that spinach, it's like fresh spinach. Let's taste that naan. Thank you.
Yeah, can you put that on my bill and I'll pay for it when I'm ready? Yeah, thank you.
Look at that biryani.
Yeah, have tea now, yes, please.
That looks wonderful. Oh, the fragrance. Coriander. Oh. This is. Oh, I'm gonna go in for the meat. You can tell it's been boiling for hours. It's so soft, it just falls off the bone. But this naan, perfect amount of oil and garlic. Oh, look at this big, chunky piece of lamb. Oh, it's got real pieces of cinnamon in there. Right, I'm going to smash this whole naan bread. It's not lamb, it's goat. That's right. I've been saying lamb, but it's goat. Oh, how good's that flavour? Got to get that spinal cord out. Right, the rogan Josh. Here we go. Oh. It's tomatoey. There's that coriander. But I have to say that goat curry, so good. That spice just went up my nose.
This is chicken biryani.
Alright, let's go for the biryani. I've ordered the spicy biryani, like spice level. It's hot. I hate when I drop pieces. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm gonna go in for my first bite. Oh. That is so delicious. It's so fragrant. I can't even describe it. It's got this like real like nutty fragrance. It's like pistachios almost. Oh, that is so good. I'm gonna add some yogurt to the mix. Oh. Man, that is heaven. It's nice and spicy. That chicken, holy shit.
Anything else you would like to have?
It's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can't want anything else than perfect. This is amazing. Spice level is perfect. It's not too spicy, but you can definitely feel it. Beautiful. That dish is perfect. Oh, can't ask for more.
My favourite word. Perfect.
This is absolutely my favourite dish of the day, that biryani. The fragrances, oh. And you can taste all the little herbs and spices, because as you start chewing some of the dishes, they're just stuck in your mouth. Obviously you're not going to eat them, but you can really tell they put all the authentic spices, not like something out of the shelf. They probably just prepare it all individually. But yeah, this dish, capsicums, onions, coriander, loads of spices in there, but that chicken is so tender with the yogurt. Oh, 10 out of 10 dish. And as well, the spice levels, they're perfect. Like, for me it's not too spicy, but for some it can be overwhelming. So if you want to experience this dish, order it mild. I've just gotten the spicy version, it's perfect for me. Oh, I would say this is one of my favourite local eats in the last 3 weeks. Oh, so just finished up the meal here, but my god, it was good. The prices are spectacular. About $15 for each main dish, and it doesn't look big, but it is satisfying. It's not like super filling, but it is satisfying. My favorite dish of the day, as you've heard it, the biryani. My god, the flavor was like, all I can imagine is billowing clouds in the sky. It was just so fragrant and fresh and just beautiful. Like it was like a nice sunny day in my mouth. That's the best way I can describe it. But runner up, the goat curry, the goat spinach curry thing. Just so smooth, yeah, very salty, and you want to have more. And usually when you go to an Indian restaurant, you want the rogan josh. It was delicious, but it was actually the least exciting dish. But it was still very delicious. And yeah, this place is underrated. This is my favorite local eat in the last few weeks. Oh, it's just spectacular. So definitely have to come check it out on Indian Street in Dandenong when you're around Melbourne. Okay, just finished my meal, and what an amazing place. This is a hidden gem. Everything came up to 56 bucks, including these sweets. And look at that. I'm gonna have that later. But the service was 10 out of 10, very attentive. They asked you if you needed anything all the time. And yeah, it's just a hidden gem. Just great flavors, authentic, and you can see this is a really popular place. Even though Google only rates it 3.8 out of 5, I reckon this is a 10 out of 10 for me. So, all right, we'll visit another cuisine next time on Local Eats.